Let me start with a story. I went to community college for a while, and one semester I had a lunch break between my classes. Now, every now and then I would buy lunch at school, and it was a very health-conscious campus because this is Austin. Austin is filled with hippies. I would get some weird rice, black bean, spinach burrito minus the black beans because that stuff tastes like the underside of a shoe. It was okay, but it was even better if you heated it up in the community microwave, which is as hygienic as it sounds, and in retrospect was a really bad idea. I bring this all up because one day I was running late, and I needed to have a quick meal. I rushed over to the microwave right as someone slipped in front of me with their food. This would have just been a minor annoyance, not worthy of remembering if it hadn't been for what he said, and I quote, "The machine spirit of this microwave is angry," and then he proceeded to tell me in length about the machine spirit and the lore of Warhammer 40k. This brings me to the first rule of Warhammer, which is that people who like it are insane and will spend any amount of time out of their day to explain the lore to you. This insatiable need to explain every little bit of their hobby makes them almost at the same level as hipster metalheads who get into subgenres of subgenres and only like bands until they become mainstream. This wasn't my first experience with Warhammer. I was a nerd growing up and went to a lot of LAN parties. At one of these LAN parties, we played Dawn of War, which is my favorite RTS to this day, purely for the reason that it has giant demon robot crabs. After a few hours of playing and being only kept awake by an unholy amount of energy drinks, I asked what the plot of the game was from someone who had played the miniatures game. It was at this time that he also explained some other sci-fi stories that he liked in order to compare and contrast the plot lines. In the year 40,000, everyone hates each other. Literally everyone hates each other, even people who are on the same side hate each other, purely for the reason that they don't hate each other right. Mankind, mainly represented by the Space Marines, completely forgot where they left Earth, and now they just go around fucking things up because the spice must flow. Now, you may think that humans are the good guys in this, and this brings me to rule 3. Everyone in this universe is an asshole. With demon worshippers and the like, you'd think that the guys that aren't worshipping Space Satan are the good guys, but no, I can say that confidently because of a thing called the penitence engine, which is more accurately defined as the "fuck you, you didn't love the king enough, so we decided to torture your soul" engine. If there's any good guy in this universe, I'm not aware of them. Who are they fighting? Well, that brings us to rule number 4. Any fantasy creature followed by the phrase "in space" is probably a good description of some creature in this universe. There are the Eldar that are space elves with no other defining features than the massive stick that they have stuck up their ass. The orcs that are more accurately described as space orcs. The chaos space marines or space demons, who are my favorite because if you're going to be an asshole in space, you might as well worship Space Satan. And the Necron that are space zombies with the prime directive exterminate the whole human race. This all came together in the plot of Dawn of War, which went something like this.
Sir, it appears there's heresy going down on that planet.
Heresy? Let's go fuck 'em up!
It's too late, you can't stop me. I'm going to summon Space Satan because that's fucking metal!
Space human, I must speak to you about an important space threat that is happening in space. You see, an ancient space evil has awoken and is coming to destroy us all in space. If something isn't done soon, we will all be space doomed. In space.
The Codex Astari says to shut up now.
I'm sorry.
What is happening?
For the Emperor!
Hey, thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment and let me know what I got right and what I got wrong. I'm curious to know how close I got, as usual. But also, let me know any other game, series, or show, or whatever like that you'd like me to cover next.